The situation we are seeing now is one that has been quietly building for a long time, and suddenly it has come out into the open. The United States has sent a very clear message to Nigeria, and especially to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The message is simple on the surface, but very heavy underneath. Before serious military cooperation can move forward, there are certain expectations Nigeria must meet. This is not just about weapons, training, or intelligence sharing. It is about trust, image, responsibility, and how Nigeria is seen on the global stage. As this story unfolds, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because these conversations affect all of us, and you don't want to miss future updates. For months now, Nigeria has been battling serious security challenges. Armed groups, violent attacks, community clashes, and fear have continued to affect daily life in many parts of the country. While the government has taken steps, many people at home and abroad are watching closely and asking hard questions. The United States, being one of Nigeria's longtime security partners, has also been watching. But this time, instead of quiet discussions behind closed doors, the expectations have become louder and more direct. What the US is basically saying is this: if we are going to deepen military cooperation, if we are going to provide more advanced support, then Nigeria must show clear commitment in two major areas. These are not small matters, and they are not things that can be handled with press statements alone. First, the US wants to see stronger and clearer protection of civilians, especially vulnerable communities. This includes how security forces respond to violence, how quickly justice follows incidents, and how seriously the government treats reports of abuse or neglect. From the American point of view, military cooperation is not just about fighting armed groups. It is also about how power is used. They want to see that operations are professional, disciplined, and respectful of human rights. Whether Nigerians agree with this or not, this is one of the major conditions being emphasized. Second, there is the issue of accountability and reform within the security and legal system. The US wants Nigeria to show that laws and enforcement structures do not encourage division or unfair treatment. This is a very sensitive topic because Nigeria is a diverse country with strong religious and cultural foundations. Any discussion around reform is easily misunderstood or politicized. But from the outside, the US is saying that stability cannot be achieved if some groups feel unprotected or unheard. Please like this video and subscribe, because understanding this properly is very important. Now, let us be clear. The US is not saying Nigeria should lose its identity or hand over control. What they are saying, in their own language, is that partnership comes with standards. In their view, military cooperation cannot exist in isolation from governance, justice, and public trust. Whether one agrees or not, this is how global partnerships often work. On Nigeria's side, the government has not accepted everything blindly. Officials have stressed that Nigeria is a sovereign nation and that internal matters must be handled according to Nigerian realities. They have also said that insecurity affects all Nigerians, not one group alone, and that efforts are ongoing to improve safety across the country. The government's position is that cooperation should be mutual and respectful, not based on pressure or public threats. This is where the tension lies. Nigeria needs support, especially in intelligence, equipment, and training. At the same time, Nigeria does not want to appear weak or controlled by foreign interests. It is a difficult balance, and President Tinubu is right in the middle of it. As you are listening, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and keeps these discussions going. For ordinary Nigerians, the big question is simple. How does this affect daily life? If military cooperation improves, it could mean better security operations, faster response to threats, and more stability in affected regions. That is the hope. But there is also fear that external pressure could create internal political tension or distract from local solutions. Some Nigerians believe that any help that saves lives is welcome, no matter the conditions. Others believe that Nigeria must be careful because once external demands shape internal policy, it can set a dangerous precedent. Both sides have valid concerns, and that is why this story is not black and white. Internationally, this situation also sends a message. Nigeria is one of Africa's most influential countries. How it responds will be watched by other nations facing similar challenges. If Nigeria successfully navigates this moment, it could strengthen its position as a serious and responsible regional leader. If it missteps, it could face reduced support or increased criticism. Please like and subscribe if you are finding this analysis helpful. Another important angle is timing. The world is unstable right now. Conflicts in different regions have made global powers more cautious about where and how they commit resources. The US wants assurance that any support given will not create future problems or embarrassment. This is part of why their demands sound firm. They are protecting their own interests as much as they are talking about values. President Tinubu's options are limited but clear. He can agree fully and push fast reforms, which may please international partners but cause debate at home. He can negotiate carefully, accepting cooperation while defining boundaries clearly. Or he can push back strongly, choosing a more independent path that may reduce external support but protect internal control. None of these choices is easy, and all of them come with consequences. As this continues, Nigerians should pay attention not just to what is said, but to what is done. Actions will matter more than speeches. The coming months will show whether this moment leads to improved security cooperation or deeper diplomatic strain. Please remember to like this video and subscribe, and also share it so others can understand what is really going on. At its core, this story is about trust. Trust between citizens and their government. Trust between Nigeria and its partners. Trust that security efforts are truly about protecting lives and not just politics. When trust is weak, even good intentions can be questioned. This is why the US demands, whether welcomed or rejected, have opened a serious national conversation. Nigerians are now talking more openly about accountability, security effectiveness, and the role of foreign partners. That conversation, if handled maturely, could actually strengthen the country in the long run.